Okay, so I wanted to do this. I'm sitting in my closet. Okay, I'm sitting here in my closet and I'm on my phone and I'm just noticing a lot of um, unknowledgeable um, situations. I'll put it that way. Um, I've been noticing how a lot of women feel that they need a appetite suppressant. I don't know who thought of this foolishness, who felt that you should come up with a appetite suppressant. What I have what I have come to understand is that there's no reason in the world why we need an appetite suppressant. If you suppress your appetite, how will your body know to ask for nutrients? If you suppress your appetite, then your body won't be able to get the nutritional value that it needs. Our problem is not um, suppressing our appetite. Our problem is simply knowing how to and when to give the body proper nutrition and what to give the body. It seems like we as women, as individuals, as people, we are our own enemy when it comes to our bodies because we give our bodies things that it shouldn't have. We crave foods that we know that the body shouldn't have. We put sugar and processed foods in our bodies that's going to cause our bodies to be in a mineral deficiency. So then after we do all of that, we want to go and get a appetite suppressant. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to read to you what I wrote on Facebook this morning. I said, don't be confused, meaning why would you get an appetite suppressant? What is that supposed to do? I also went on and I said, why would you take a appetite suppressant to stop you from being hungry? Your body is supposed to be hungry. You're supposed to get hungry. You're supposed to eat. Problem is, we're eating the wrong type of foods. We're eating processed foods and sugars and butters and animal protein, and that causes us to be hungry. So then, since you're doing all of that, now you want to go and get an appetite suppressant that's going to suppress your appetite, and your body will not be hungry. So then you won't give it the nutrition that the body needs to survive. I also went on and I said, don't you understand that the body is supposed to be hungry? It's supposed to be hungry. You have blood flowing through your veins, so you're supposed to be hungry. But when you're hungry, what are you feeding your body? If the body if the body does not give you a signal, how will you provide nutrition? How will you provide your body nutrition if you're suppressing your appetite? The problem is you're not in control, but you think a small package can save you. Those small packages, when people are selling all these different teas and everything and it's saying appetite suppressant, you should run for the border. You should not want to take anything that's going to suppress your appetite. It's good when the body is hungry because the body is searching through the blood and is looking for nutritional value that you're not giving it. If you eat the correct foods and give the body the correct minerals, sea moss, elderberry, yellow dot, things of that nature, if you give it alkaline herbs, the body probably won't be that hungry. But when it does become hungry, it will only want nutrition. It would only want the things that's going to keep it thriving. If you are continuously hungry, it's because you're putting processed foods and sugars inside the body, and it's going to eat up all of your nutrition, and then you're going to continuously be hungry. And I also went on to state, you're the problem to your own body. You're not disciplined. We are not disciplined. We want instant gratification. A lot of us, we won't listen. We want to run behind the Joneses. We want to be like Susie May and Alice Sue because she's looking good and her body looks good. I want to do what she's doing. And we continue to jump from this diet to that diet. And that's another thing. Diets don't work. It must be a lifestyle change. We also want instant gratification. Oh, we have set up this thing this summer and we're going to um, go on this boat trip. So here it is, February, going into March, April, May, June. We want to lose 100 pounds by June. That's called instant gratification that you're not going to get. Um, and for one thing, because we are not disciplined. um, you refuse to stop eating the foods that is killing you daily and slowly. You don't want to stop eating the foods that's killing you daily and slowly, but you still want instant gratification. So now you're going to take an appetite suppressant because you're killing yourself slowly and daily with the processed foods. It just doesn't make sense. You refuse to invest in your health. We will not invest in our health. The hair weave and the nails and all this stuff is more important. And Valentine's Day, let's not forget Valentine's Day. That's very important. We will die if we do not celebrate Valentine's Day. Okay, it is just a big deal. And but we will not invest in our health like we will invest in these man-made holidays, because it is a man-made holiday. And if a lot of us really knew what Mr. Valentine did, we would not be celebrating Valentine's Day. But that's a whole nother subject. Um, and like I said, and I'm reading what I wrote on Facebook. You refuse to invest in your health. I would suggest this. Stop investing in the BS and invest in your health. How why are women suppressing their appetite? You know, that's something like being anorexic. You know, it's a disease when we want to suppress our appetites. The body is supposed to get hungry, ladies. But the problem is, what are you putting in your body when you get hungry? You, we sometimes can be our own death threat. We can be our own enemy to our own bodies. Let the body be hungry. Allow the body to be hungry. And when the body is hungry, give it nutritional value. Take some classes. Take some nutritional classes. Leave the meat alone. Leave the processed food alone. Leave the sugars alone. Leave the candy alone. Leave the sodas alone. Leave the pop alone. Leave the Kool-Aid alone. Leave all these things alone, and you will not have to suppress your appetite. What you need to do to suppress your appetite with fruits, veggies, sea moss, alkaline seasonings, alkaline foods. Suppress your appetite with the things that God left on the earth for us to eat and to rejuvenate the body, okay? And I will leave in my description box below. Maybe you guys can come and take some classes so you can learn just how to keep your bodies rejuvenated, so that you can learn how to um, suppress your appetite, but with the correct food so that you can still get nutritional value. Taking laxatives is not going to get you a flat stomach. Just eating one meal a day is not going to get you the Coca-Cola bottle figure that you want. What's going to give it to you is discipline, taking classes, learning what to do, what not to do, and food combinations is very important. A lot of us sit up and eat foods that do not break down in the belly the way it's supposed to. And this is why you wonder, why am I study working out but my belly is still big? Because there are certain enzymes inside the belly that break food down. And certain food cannot be eaten together. But if you come to class, I'll teach you that. Peace and blessings.